my very loving teachers, the staff members of this great department, mechanical engineering department of the institute. At the outset, let me tell you that I'm indeed very humbled to sit in front of you, the students, teachers and staff members of mechanical engineering department. I'm indeed very happy that you have felt it necessary to felicitate me, although I was felicitated or I have been, there has been a number of programs which I had to attend, but I can tell you that in front of my own teachers, students, it's a different kind of feeling altogether. About Padma Shri, this will be conferred on 2 days, all the awards. And some time back I have been received a letter from the Secretary Home Department that my program will be on 12th or 13th of April. It will be formally conferred in the presence of all the ministers of the Indian Cabinet. It will be presented by the Honorable President of India and at Rashtrapati Bhavan. And then, as Bijan said, that Mr. Kohli, Virat Kohli also will be present. If somebody asks me that why you have been conferred this Padma Shri, I would like to be conferred for my ever enthusiastic participation in the small 10-year cricket pitch. And I may tell Virat Kohli that if you take some kind of polling from my students, they will tell that our director is a better cricketer than you. I've been playing whenever somebody plays, I really love. And I'm so happy that you have always been very kind enough to give such, simple balls and all, so that at least I can have a touch or have some 4s or 6s here and there. So that's a great thing. Now, my dear friends, colleagues and students, let me tell you that in the realm of education, mainly in science and, and technology and engineering, situations are changing quite fast. As for myself, in fact, this is an occasion where I can tell you that how my academic and research journey began at IIT Kharagpur. It's very interesting that I was in IIT Kanpur and joined there with one of the outstanding, the then professors of electrical engineering, Professor Pai, M.A. Pai, and then I wanted to work on control systems. And he was the most well-known professor those days in the 70s, when in IIT Kanpur was the only institution in the country where they had the first IBM 360 computers. I was liking the place very much, but I was always very homesick. So even from Calcutta to Kanpur, many times I used to feel that it's such a long journey. Those days not many trains were available. On one fine afternoon, I received a telegram from my very dear teacher who is no more today at IIT Kharagpur, Professor B. Chatterjee. So he said, just telegram. Those days the communication was in telegram. Sure. That's great. So the telegram read that Ajoy, I have just received a very good project from BSc, and please come back to Kharagpur and you can join in the project. I told my friends that, look, I'm leaving and I'm going to Kharagpur. So my friends at IIT Kanpur said that, please don't do that. But the problem, we are so, we are having a very nice time also in Kanpur. But then I decided to come back. One of the major reasons, of course, was my homesickness, which continued for decades thereafter, till the last day of my mother's life. And that was in 2001. So I came back to Kharagpur, and let me tell you the first project that I started with. In those days, it was in 1978. And the project was that those days in the postcards, we had to write, the pin code numbers. So you write the address, the pin code number. The idea was how to classify these pin code numbers, like IIT Kharagpur pin code number is 721302. Calcutta, our this institution, B College, IST Shibpur is 711103. Now the whole idea was that can you classify it using a computer, and then you have to sort the pin code numbers. So beautiful project. Imagine that was 1978. The Department of Science and Technology has given this project. I feel that if the Department of Science and Technology still tells all the academic institutions that you make one such machine which will be able to write the handwritten things. We were writing using a pen 721302, and then the computer should be able to see what is written, and it has to be automated, and there will be large number of slots where if it belongs to suppose Howrah district, automatically that letter will go into funded project those days. And that was my beginning, and I was not a faculty, but then that was just a beginning, and we did the pattern recognition, which still people they do. We did machine learning, and then we could make the complete classification of all the characters. We were taking lots of postcards those days, and then the handwritings are different. 7, everybody will write 7 in different ways, but the computer should be able to understand that this is 7, this is 2, this is 1. And so it is a handwriting recognition. And the second part was how to distribute the letters in different slots. In India, it was the first thing, it was always 7. In West Bengal or with 7. So anyway, so that's a great initiation which involved not only the electronics, computing part of it, machine recognition, but the more important thing is I had to really go to the workshop a number of times to find out that how this in every slot it can be distributed. So that's one more project which even today you can do. This is a very important kind of a model which you can think about, that how after recognition you have to distribute, and that is a very, very important form of automation. Imagine that in India, now we are talking about automation in engineering, which is coming in a big way. And automation means a major part of automation is machine learning and then doing some mechanical job. So it's so important that from 78, and this is almost now 40 years from that day, we still a very relevant project. And I'm sure that this kind of work, if you can do, it is still so relevant. So in IIT, we surely used to do something which was way ahead of time. Now, one of my very limitations always was that I had tested and I had switched my line so many times. in PhD, I started with a very interesting problem. So whenever the problem meant interest, I had switched over. Although everything was more or less in the same domain, but my PhD topic, again, it is so relevant today. And for the last 20 years, I feel that after almost 20, 30, 40 years, I'm going to start and do the same project with biological cellular structure. With one research scholar at IIT Kharagpur. Imagine 40 years after I did that, my PhD work. Again, I'm giving him the same problem, now in an entirely different area, that is in biotechnology. Now, I'll tell you that whole problem. This is very interesting. You know that we talk about a certain thing which is known as a language. This is English language. Every language has got a grammar, isn't it? We say English language has got English grammar, Bengali language, Bengali grammar, Hindi language, Hindi grammar. Grammar generates a language. Now suppose if somebody asks you that, look, these are the 1,000 sentences in English language, can you find out what is this grammar? We know that using grammars you can generate the language, but given the language, can you find out what is the grammar? So this was a very, very difficult problem, and I did not do, nobody has so far done on natural languages, but we did it for, those days for compilers, design in computer science, and I did it for pattern languages. So that was again very interesting.